Well, this is the airplane. It is very dusty right now. Um, the This is the engine. I've got to change the desiccant and the spark plug holes. There's one that's still blue. What this does is absorb water to keep corrosion down. Yeah, so this I'm just going to take a quick tour of the airplane, tell you what we're going to do. The wings are going to come off. We're going to take the wings off. They come off right here, right at this line. The wings are going to come off, and then everything is going to come out of the cockpit here, the flight deck. But yeah, everything's going to come out because I'm redoing all of the electronics and wiring. All this is going to come out. Seats are going to come out. I also want to take this out because I've got to do some repairs on this guy so it fits better. Anyway, just a lot of cosmetic improvements that we're going to make on the inside here, including making sure everything's cleaned up, and we're going to put a nice coat of primer and it's a tank sealer is what it is, and it has got a very smooth surface. It's very easy to clean, so I'm going to do that. In the back here, yeah, just there's just stuff back here that's going to come out, and we're going to redo a number of things. Going to sand and get everything cleaned up, and we're going to do a coat of paint so that we can put upholstery on the inside here that's going to have some sound absorbing materials. Let's see here. Also, what else? Just there's some cosmetic things like a bird hit me right there. I was coming out of 10,000 feet near Lincoln, Nebraska, and it was like midnight. It was 11 or 12 o'clock. Literally between 10,000 and 9,000 feet, I hit a bird. Completely unexpected. And it also hit the side of, can you see it here? Yeah, you can see the little crack right here, I think. Yeah, right here. Yeah, so I hit a bird. I was doing probably close to 300 knots at that point because I was descending. So anyway, that could have been a lot worse. But yeah, the paint, I'm also redoing the paint. One of the problems that I had with seeing there's stuff like this, I need to get down to the carbon, make sure that stuff's not cracking. Oh wait, there we go, that's a better picture. So you can see this little hairline thing here going on. I think that's just in the paint, but I don't know, and I need to get down and take a look. So it's coming off. And the other problem too is I use this gray. I mean, it's a good primer. It's an epoxy-based primer. But the problem is that it changes the color of the paint, and so the paint's a little darker than it should have been. This should have been the color of a Camaro. This was the color codes for a Camaro. You can kind of see the gray a little bit. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but anyway, that's coming. And we're going to do a two-stage paint. It's going to base coat, clear coat. This was a single-stage paint that was put on there to begin with. Let's see here. Yeah, so everything's coming off. The ailerons are coming out. The wings are coming off. We're going to paint and clean everything, polish, get any scratches out of the canopy. And you can see this thing's, I filled the engine some years ago. I filled the engine completely to the tippy top with oil just so that it would keep the corrosion down. And you can see some of it's leaking out there in the pan. And it's actually this is full of oil, those guys, but anyway, tried to seal it up best as I could to keep moisture and air out of it. But we're in a very dry climate, so I'm not terribly worried about it. But the engine's coming off. I'm going to buy an engine stand to screw the engine to so that we can do proper baffling. We'll redo the baffling before we put the engine back on. It needs new isolation mounts. This cradle here holds the engine, and these mounts, so they wear out and they dry up. I'm going to do some more decorative finishing work on the gear doors, for example, get those anodized. And just, anyway, from top to bottom, I'm basically gonna go through and redo this, do a different paint. It's gonna some really cool colors I've got picked out. I'm gonna have someone help me with the design. I've got somebody who's gonna help me with the actual paint. So that'll be nice. Anyway, it's pretty dusty right now. Sorry about the finger. It's pretty dusty right now. It's been sitting here for a while. But anyway, just getting to a point now where I think we can go ahead and get this guy going again. So it's going to be really important. I've got this really cool client in Washington that is building a fully automated instrument approach system that can be deployed in less than a week. So we're working on computer stuff for them and getting that going, and they want me to come fly approaches on their system when this airplane's ready. So I want to get it going and be able to do that. Anyway, yeah, that's it. It's a great machine. I can't wait to get it back in the air again. It'll cruise at 240-ish knots, which is about 280 miles an hour, and it just can get me places. And I think in this world where everyone's tied to their computers, being able to visit people one-on-one, I think is going to be, I think it'll give me an advantage. So I'd like to get that going. Anyway, so that's the airplane. And anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.